Yeah. Let's take a look, yeah.
You get the black rims as well.
Oh, you're thinking of getting a new car?
We're looking at it, yeah.
You just
we're
moved
looking.
into Buffalo.
I
You
know.
got to get something local.
This looks pretty nice right here, actually.
That looks really
Yeah.
good. I could see you buzzing around town in that.
I know.
Well, what do you like to drive? Like you're a big car guy apparently.
Well-
We walked out, everybody's talking about you getting a new car. Like,
Well, I'm not a huge car guy, but so this summer a couple summers ago, I was looking for a car because I was driving to Winnipeg at the time.
oh yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta get a car to drive to Winnipeg. And my wife goes, we're looking at cars, and we decided to get the Escalade just because it's big, self-driving. Self-driving was huge. We did a 17-hour drive in one day.
Are you big? I'm not saying like gambling guy and the gambling side of things, but are you a big like taking a friendly wager with your buddies like this?
Big competition guy. I like
Okay.
everything for me is a competition. We bet a thing. It was a fun thing we bet on. It was like for a golf tournament. We had like to choose winners for the golf tournament. The loser had to wear a Speedo at his wedding.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, I lost that bet, and I was jumping in the pool full Speedo at his wedding.
No way.
Yes,
okay.
I was.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
maybe you had to walk into the reception.
No,
with the
I wish.
Speedo,
I
so-
wish I had to walk. That would have been worse. But I mean, it was still bad. I was swimming. I had to be in it for an hour swimming around
Okay.
in front of a public
Oh.
pool. At least the reception is everybody you know.
Well-
Public pool is a lot of people you don't know.
I would say in front of people I don't know would probably be whatever. Like I don't
True.
know you, you don't know me. I'm fine.
True.
So you a big golfer?
Big golfer. Yeah.
Okay.
Big golfer.
Like good golfer or love to golf, but whatever happens, happens.
So, I've gotten pretty good. I've also taken some trips golfing. Like this year, I went to Scotland.
Okay.
Went to Bandon Dunes. I've gotten pretty good. I'm down to a 4 index, so I've gotten pretty
okay.
good.
So you're good.
Yeah, I'm no Mitzi or anybody like that, but I've gotten pretty good.
You could take him on a few days here. I'm sure Middlestad's a good golfer, but he has his. He'd be on the pro tour if he didn't have a bad day or two.
True.
Okay, well, good. Well,
Yeah.
let's talk a little hockey, because you're the new guy in town, and I love your positioning. Obviously, I did that for many years. What's the biggest challenge or difference coming to a new team from where you are? Like, you signed with the Sabres. What's the first thing that came to mind? Like, oh, this is going to be an adjustment or a challenge or fun challenge. It's something you're looking forward to.
I think so I've been in Winnipeg for a long time, but I've also been in different teams as well. So it's more so it's just getting used to the guys, getting used to the communication on the ice. That's the big thing, and just building that trust and that communication, understanding of where they're going to be at certain times of the game, where they want me to be, where they want me to pass it, and different things like that.
Yeah. I remember, like, either I was in trade rumors or I was maybe going to get traded or I was going to become a free agent. The first thing I would do is try to design my equipment, design my mask. Like, I would be like, ooh, this would be cool. If I was to play for the St. Louis Blues, I would do this. If I was to play with the Edmonton Oilers, I would do this. Or, when you sign with the Sabres, and now you have a white mask and a blank canvas. Did you go right at it designing your gear, or did it take some time?
So pads I designed right away.
Okay.
I'm a big pad guy. Mask, for me, I've never been a super artistic mask guy.
Okay.
I've seen your masks. Your masks are always really good.
I
Really
didn't
well
do
done.
much. I just
But
had a
they
good
were-
artist.
Yeah, but they were well done.
I would basically tell them, hey, I'm going to play with the Islanders this year, and I don't really know what I'm going to do. And they would come up with a design, and they were really good with that. I actually had Dave Art in Sweden do one for me.
Everyone, by the way, everyone in the leagues had Dave Arv at least do one.
Yeah.
Everyone.
It took forever, and there's the reason why the 06-07 season, I had a white mask the whole year.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
people
right.
were like,
Yeah.
Marty was waiting to get traded, didn't want to get his mask painted. No, I got one done. It took forever to arrive, so I used a different mask for the start of the season. It was all white. And then when my actually painted mask came in, it was too small.
Too small.
It just like squeezed my face
no.
like this. And I played it with 2 games, 2 wins.
Yep.
A 6-5 win and a 5-4 win, where even at the end of the second game, the puck was around the crease and Teppo Newman was like, Marty, it's there, cover it. I'm like, I can't see. Like the mask is squeezing. I couldn't see at my feet or whatnot. So yeah, that was
that was enough. That was it.
That was it. I'm like, I'm giving up 5 goals a game.
Yeah, but 2-0 though.
Yeah.
2-0 was tough to beat.
So your pads designed them right away.
Right
You're
away.
a big white pad guy
Big-
with a little light, a
Big
little
white pad
color.
guy. So in juniors, my first year I used Vaughn, and then I switched to Lefebvre. It was
Yeah.
CCM at the time, and then as soon as Lefebvre switched to True, I've been with Lefebvre the whole time. I've gone really close with Pat. Him and I have a good relationship, and he's been fantastic for me. Built in Canada, so really happy to do that, and really happy with the way they build the gear.
Stiff though. Like,
Stiff. Oh,
it's,
yeah.
I mean, it's not. You went from Vaughn, which is a softer type of pad in juniors, and then to a stiffer. Like I could not wear at the time CCM or Reebok. Because they were too stiff for me. I was more of an old school type guy, but they're pretty stiff.
Yeah, but
How long does it take you to break them in?
So for me now, one skate, I'm good to go.
boy.
One skate is what I feel like that's the best for me. If I get one skate in, I gotta bend them a little bit because I want the boot to be a little bit flexible, but this top I want stiff.
So you never did the old, and I had a teammate in juniors that would put his pads under like a piece of plywood and drive over them.
No,
to soften them up.
never.
So
never.
in a test drive
Yeah.
like this, we
No,
could have rolled
could've-
over your pad a couple of
Yeah,
times.
I wouldn't be a fan of that. I know, like Helly back in Winnipeg, same thing. He got his pads to squish right down to the bottom.
No way.
Yeah, he likes his pads extra bendy, extra squishy.
Oh,
For myself, I've always been stiff. I wanted to be look as big and be as stiff as possible.
Well, good. Well, I got you back here safe and
We were
sound
safe,
to
yeah.
the locker room. Did not honk the horn once.
No.
Nobody yelled or screamed at me, so I
was
feel like
pretty
I'm
good.
getting better. And I backed out of here
Yeah.
at the start.
Three-point turn was pretty good.
Three-point turn was really good. So Cuzzy gave me a 9 out of 10 for the test drive, even though I got honked at a couple of times. What do you give me?
I'm giving you 10 out of 10. It was
10.
perfect. Speed limit was perfect. I mean, you weren't speeding. It was great.
You know what? I didn't offer you water, or I didn't ask you if the temperature was good.
Uber, 5-star rating.
5-star rating.
5-star
Okay.
rating. I'm giving you a good tip too in Uber.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it. Thanks
awesome.
a lot. Good
Thank
luck
you.
this year.
Thank you so much.